This is this is new.
Wait, look, I'm on here.
This is new.
I'm on here.
Like them old floats.
You know we say that to your Kim. Then she gets to, what's up, ugly, muggly, fugly?
Hilarious.
She a mess. I thought you said you tagged us.
I did. It didn't come on.
Oh, there you go.
I was gonna say no.
There you go.
I said no. I kind of know how to do that part.
You came through.
That's funny, man. That's
You came
funny.
through. We know y'all all come up in here.
Yeah. That's how to take. It'll
Get
be
in here.
a couple people.
We know y'all all, baby.
But shoot, whenever they come, that's fine. Just chopping it up with y'all, man. Of course, I'm King Sean, and I'm here with my nearest and dearest. These are my first best friends. You know, we done been through everything. Everything. Now, these my sisters, man. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Ebony.
Hi, Ebony.
And it's me, Kimmy B.
What's up, Kimmy? But no, man, it's one of these moments, man. We sit around, we talk all the time. We on several family group chats. We got our own chat. We got the family chat. We got the cruise chat. We got the other junior chat. So we just be talking, man. But the thing about it, like, it's a good feeling to have my sisters. You know what I'm saying? People that have known me. It's gonna be kind of graphic since I came out with mama.
Well, you knew me since I came out your mouth.
I mean, you know.
Man,
but it's one of those things like and it's a cool thing. All the conversations we have off camera, and we was like, man, why not bring it on in and let everybody talk? So, what up, JB?
Hey, James.
Right off the tail end of Men's Health. Is it Men's Health or Men's
Mental Health Month.
There it is. Men's Mental Health Month. You know, it was a post I saw on TikTok, and I posted on Facebook, and it took off. And so with that being the case, you know, it was just some things that, you know, we discussed, and we wanted y'all to come in. You know, if you got questions, should we ask them? Why not? This is something I just got off the phone with my other little brother, Jay Jamel, and he, you know, had some stuff that he wanted to talk about, man, and we ran it a little bit. And it's something that is important. Not that it's not important for ladies, because of course y'all already do this. It's acceptable for
men's
women.
mental health is important.
It is extremely
for
important.
Women.
Yes.
It is important.
Yes. So, without further ado, like let's let them into the conversation that we were having.
So my thing, which I made a post about, was just simple instructions and boundaries, because having been a woman who has her boundaries completely ignored by people all the time, and not just men, but people in general, when the instruction was like men only, it's like, my girl, men only, like, and that's okay. It's okay to, like, be a fly on the wall and observe and see thoughts. And I was so upset because the men were really, like, putting it out there.
They were.
Which is so rare.
Yeah.
So when I came upon a woman, I was like, and that stopped a man from saying what he wanted to say.
Correct.
That right there. Because I'm seeing, like, all these men just giving their input, saying what they want to say about the situation or whatever. And as soon as I came on the first woman, I was like...
And they were stand-up guys.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, it was like guys that we, like, girl, sir, please.
Yeah.
I mean, not that he can't have or need a mental health.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just
him
saying.
especially.
Right. But to see all of those guys that are family men, not necessarily meaning with a spouse, but taking care of their responsibilities to their children.
Yep.
You know, if they taking care of their mom, their sisters, like whatever life, you know, has put on them to be responsible for it, they're doing that. So to see them, and they were giving like good, like serious.
Yeah, they were really pouring their hearts out.
So I was really mad that y'all was on there being Karen.
Right.
Like, that had really pissed me off.
Be quiet.
And there's nothing wrong with being quiet.
There's nothing wrong with being quiet.
So the beautiful thing about the post is it's documented. Like, you can go back as much as you want. I'm not going to delete it. You can go back as much as you want to and look at all the different things. So, of course, I noticed the ladies that commented, and I specifically said men only, but I wasn't going to be, a jerk about it.
Yeah, I mean, which that was kind of you.
Yeah.
That was very kind of you.
Because I deleted it.
But the thing is, like, first off, to the men, man, I appreciate y'all feeling like that's a safe space to where y'all can get that out, because clearly it was a lot of us feel the same way, and we don't even have these conversations. Right. You know what I'm saying? Some people I've never met, but some of y'all I have. Of course, I know very well, and we don't have those types of conversations as we should.
Correct.
So we're gonna do better on that. But y'all were open, man, and ladies, if you are paying attention, all you have to do is read it. Yep. Apply it to your life, to the men in your life, not just your significant other, to your dad, to your brothers, to your uncles, to your sons. Definitely your sons, because it's a lot of young boys that become young men that don't know how to deal with certain things.
Yep.
And if you don't allow them the opportunity to express that to you, to the person that loves them, then who are they going to tell it to?
Right.
So now that's a thing. Did y'all have any questions or issues that y'all have, like dealing? It could be with relationships. It could be with why men act certain, with certain things. Not to put y'all on the spot. I mean, I don't want to do y'all like that, but
it's not necessarily.
Sorry, I'm not fooling with you.
Because I'm trying to think of how to ask the question without
just say it.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, men. When you are able to be vulnerable, or when you're provided the space to be vulnerable, be it with
Chris,
your friends, be it with your significant other, your mother, whoever. Do you, once you speak your piece, do you sit back and really think about what steps need to go into place to make sure you're not falling back into the same, you know what I'm saying? Because it does I don't want to say it don't do good, because everybody needs to get that up and out. Right. But if I get it up and out, but I don't follow through with changed behavior or therapy, I mean, whatever needs to be done to try to make sure you don't fall back into that space. Like, so what do you do next? Is my question.
So that's a great question. And if I'm honest, I'm going to give you flat out. Most men, and when I say most men, I include myself in that, don't. We don't think about the next step, because in order for us to be vulnerable, it requires a lot. Because it requires a lot of courage. Right. It requires a lot of thinking about it. It's a lot of emotional, it's a lot of anxiety just to even say it, because once it comes out of my mouth, I can't take it back.
Right.
And so now it's in the atmosphere. Now you hear it. Right. And it's like, damn. So I done said this, and it's this vulnerable, whoever the person is, now you can use it against me. And so it's just like not a war, well, kind of a warrior spirit. You don't want to put down your armor, but once you do it, it takes so much to where sometimes you don't think about, okay, how do I not go back to that thing? Right. And I'm discussing it with y'all because clearly I trust you enough for you to actually say, okay, and then you ask me that question, so I can tell you I don't know. Right. And then we can come up with something together. Right. A lot of men would just be quiet, and that's how we just suffer in silence. So, if something is hurting on us, we have always been taught, you okay? Physically, I'm going to teach my son that, because I think that's important. Right. You don't have time. I'm telling you don't have time all the time to be like concerned with, man, I just hurt my knee. Yeah. And I can't move my knee. I can't move my knee. Well, give it some time. You okay? Because after a while, pain go away.
Right.
Now, if you're injured, you done tore something or broke something, you'll fight because that pain ain't gonna leave.
Right.
And so now we gotta do something else with that.
Right.
But when it comes down to that emotional pain, it's like, I almost cursed. Y'all know.
Y'all think I'm
It's King shirt. Okay. All right. When it comes down to that emotional pain is to where, man, if I give this to you, you forever have something to use against me. Yeah. And it's a man's combative spirit that is like, I can't let somebody else get me.
But
Competitive
so
spirit.
Like, if that's something, if you've shared the truth with somebody, and that's just what it is,
yeah.
So what? Like, okay, I told you this, and now what? Like, if you're saying it back to me to harm me, you're not the person for me, obviously.
Right.
So what for you saying it to me, but also thank you. Bye. Like, anybody who loves you and cares for you and all of that, in the heat of the moment, they still know how to keep themselves from saying those things.
Yeah.
And I hear men say all the time, like, the women usually, okay, but if that's a boundary for you, if you don't want someone who you've shared something so vulnerable with to then turn around and use it as a weapon against you, when they do, then that needs to be the definitive end. That's my boundary. And you've crossed my boundary. And what's so crazy about it is when I hear all that, it kind of challenges my admiration in men, because I always say I admire men because men typically know when enough is enough.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Hard stop.
Yeah, they have a hard stop, and
Yeah.
it's just like, and you cool, and this was fun, and yeah, I loved you yesterday, but I'm getting married today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, men do stuff like that.
You gotta go
So
back.
if you can do something like that, why can't you just be like, all right, that's a boundary, my girl, and it was fun, but it's a lot more of you out there,
So, and you know what? I can dig that. And this is why. So when a man is with a woman, not just somebody that he fooling with or whatever, I'm talking about like he is actually like in love with this woman.
right.
And I've said plenty of times on the other show with Ted Jim Heads. I said anytime Brown, women use their femininity the wrong way. It's not something that's like, I'm a woman, hear me roar.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's that soft,
It's
gentle.
soft.
Yes.
It's that calm. And you got this beast, for analogy. You got this beast, this man, this, he's, just all over the place and ready to go and, amped up or whatever. And you get this soft, calm woman, gentle woman that is able to touch the soft spots, the gentle spots in you. And the man doesn't want to let that go. But then when it comes down to now, I'm trying to tell you about how I feel about something. Now the common term is sassy.
Oh, hold on.
No. Go ahead. Talk about it. What you gonna say? Come on. What you got?
Y'all sassy.
Okay. Let's have it.
What I don't like is the fraudulent gay charges. Now that I don't like.
That's what I was saying when I say being used wrong.
Because
Yes.
I will absolutely say, like, he might be, because people are growing, they're learning,
That's right.
they don't know.
That's
and it's
right.
like sometimes it takes you to reach one point before you're like, oh, I was gay this whole time. Like, it take time for certain people. So I don't like when they throw that out.
Right.
But y'all be sassy. And the only thing about being sassy is most women who are labeled in that sassy term are able to tell you what their feelings are,
Right.
and why they roll in their neck and why they eyes roll in the back. Like, they're able to communicate that to you.
Yeah.
But a man will just come out of nowhere because you guys think men aren't emotional,
Right.
which you show emotion every
Every
day,
day.
all day. But you don't, because of that,
Yeah.
you will see a woman who just did what somebody else made you upset about. So you gonna be sassy towards a random woman on Facebook instead of telling old girl, hey, it's over.
And okay, so I got you on that. You are absolutely right on that. So social media is a gift and a curse because everybody got a platform.
We try to get a check.
But the thing about it is, you're right. It's a lot of keyboard warriors that go back and forth with the wrong people because of something that's happening offline.
Right.
You know, once you put the phone down and you start dealing with what you got, then that's a whole nother situation. So even with the gay community, that's not a slight or whatever. Mm-hmm. One thing that I do admire about the gay community when it comes down to the men is their ability to express themselves.
Correct.
Right.
Because they'll get you together.
And they protect men.
They do.
And so that's like,
so I don't ever understand why they get targeted by the same men they protect.
They do.
Well,
don't nobody protect men the way gay men protect men.
Well, so and this is because what happens is this society has actually used the term gay as a weapon. Mm-hmm. Like as it's a down a put down or something like that, which is, come on, y'all. Like people are just trying to get through this human experience like everybody else. Yep. And whatever way they choose, that's their way.
And it's their bedroom. Why you worried about what
that's my biggest thing. I don't care nothing about that. I don't. That's their business. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a little weird.
Yeah. The tough part though is because I have been in situations. I personalize it where I have been vulnerable with a young lady. Okay, well, no, because it sounds bad. Because the climate that we're in, with a woman that's the same age or older than me, you gotta
be clear.
see that.
Because we don't play.
But it's one of those things to where then it comes back, and with men, women are way stronger than men. I've said this before, especially black women. Y'all are extremely strong. Y'all have all this. But men, we are very sensitive. We are very emotional. Mm-hmm. So if I'm vulnerable with you, you get one time.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Once you break that trust, it's it. Now, if we stay there, it's another reason that's keeping us there. Mm-hmm. You know, sex, money, however. But as far as that connection, no, that's fractured. That's fractured.
But allow that person. So this is the thing. When you reach the point of love, you know what I'm saying? Like with either one of y'all, if I share something and then it's brought back up, like I think I've shared something with both of y'all, and y'all were like, "Why didn't you say something?" I'm like, "What? I've been saying it the whole time. Like I'm saying it every day." You know what I'm saying? And then y'all like, "Oh yeah, you are saying it every day." So you know what I'm saying? So it's like if you give that person that you love the opportunity to see, like, I'm tripping, that's different. And if that person then decides, like, well, I said what I said, that's your clear thing. But if you have partnered with somebody and decided that I'm going to support this person, I'm going to love this person, I'm not going to always agree with this person, but this is the role that I'm going to play in their lives, then allow them, obviously, that chance to say, oh, yeah, I'm tripping. Like, if I love you, I don't want you away from me. I want you to feel supported. I don't want you to feel like I'm attacking you or anything like that. But if it's the girl that you've been with for 4-5 months, baby, move on to the next. Like, it's not that. I met somebody January 1st of this year.
No. Here we go.
It was grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah, not the first.
I met him after midnight. By 9 p.m. that night, it was, thank you so very much. Have a wonderful life. God bless you.
Good night.
And keep you, and give you the blessings of your heart, excluding me.
That's how it works, man.
So, I mean, I feel like that's the part that men miss. And then you guys can't do that because you don't create that space for yourself. I made a post, it may have been like a year or two ago, where I was saying, a man said that women fall out behind their birthdays. And I said, men do too. Like, but they, instead of telling each other, they tell us, such and such ain't called me for my birthday, or they ain't why don't y'all express that? That's okay. And then if you see that your friend is not accepting of that, then get another friend.
Right.
Well, that's true too. Like with men, we have to be all, macho and all tough all the time.
You don't have
I'm talking when you with the fellas. As you grow up, you start understanding like, man, all that. I'm tired of all that. Yeah. I need to be around, men that are one like-minded. That my core group of friends that I have, like we don't have to see each other all the time. Whatever we link up, we go get drinks or eat, laugh, go out, have a good time. But I know that ain't all that they're about. I can call them and be like, man, I need some help.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or they call me and be like, man, I'm down bad. You got such and such. Yeah, man, I got you. Whatever. Or you think you can. Let's go work out. Yeah. All right, cool.
And y'all should have that community. And it's okay. I mean, you still have to use the same armor that you guys use.
Right.
When it comes to women or when it comes to strangers, you still have to use that with your friends. You still have to have that discernment.
Right.
But I think it's so important for you guys to create a space for each other and just be vulnerable with each other. Mm-hmm. I mean, we get why y'all don't, because we know y'all gossip, guys.
Maybe they be having the tea thing. And I ain't trying to say
we understand why you don't, but we also see how that's hurting you.
Yeah.
So what I don't understand, especially about men, because men are such a great judge of character.
Yeah.
That it's like, if you know that, then you just know that that's not the person that you be vulnerable with. That's not the person that you share with. But that doesn't mean that you have to keep it all to you.
Yeah.
Like, cultivate a group and express. Because women will do that. Women will say, listen, I'm looking for a group to do this with me. Yeah. I need accountability partners.
Yeah.
Whether it's weight loss, whether it's a study group. I had asked you about a study group. Like, whatever it is, women are like, no, I need my community. And I need you to pour on, or into me. And it's like, men, y'all protect each other so much, but y'all don't talk to each other. And that is so crazy to me.
So, a lot of us didn't have dads in the household.
Yeah.
And so, a lot of us, we didn't know how to actually interact with men. Now, we know how to interact with our friends.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You go to church and the church is mainly women. You go to school and the teachers are mainly women. You might see, I know in my upbringing, I didn't have my first male teacher until 3rd grade, Mr. Lamar.
Yeah.
And then he was the only male teacher I had. And so, you go to middle school and I can think, a coach or something, a basketball coach, football coach. But then by that time, it's kind of like, it's women.
Right.
And then once you get a whole, next to this man, it's kind of like, oh, damn, he mean. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's coming from the era because, our parents' era, they didn't communicate word to nothing.
Right.
They feelings, what are those?
Right.
And then when you're in survival mode, like we grew up in poverty, we didn't really have a chance to fully express and develop feelings. Well, at least I didn't, because, instantly you turn into, you get a certain age and now you have to be the man of the house. I have to watch out for my sisters and my mama. And then as you get bigger and you get stronger, you realize, feelings, yeah, they cool, but let me put them right here, right now, because I got all this to take care of. And so,
okay, so we have some comments. So Jonathan said the macho man should wear you out at a mature age.
I agree with that.
Just learn to exist.
Yeah.
And then Justin says, it's not, we don't talk to each other. We actually don't have to say much. I disagree. Clearly. I mean, y'all complain all the time. You obviously have something that you need to say.
So, but listen.
What are we talking about?
See, that's a man, because I understood exactly what you were saying.
But you do.
Yeah. but so, because I agree, we do need to.
You do have much to say. You don't say much, but you have much to say.
We need to get a lot of stuff off.
We
but
don't have to please.
The thing that happens too is, like I say, a lot of men don't know how to articulate those stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that's another hard situation, because I can't effectively communicate if I'm not talking.
Right.
Because talking has to happen,
Yeah.
listening has to happen, and the understanding has to be.
Correct.
That's effective communication. If one of those elements are missing, you ain't communicate nothing.
Right.
So it's tough when it come down to that, because when we with our partners, it depends. It's a different level. It's tiers. Everybody understand that. You got your teammates usually, and that's something else I was gonna say. A lot of men join sports. Yeah, they good, but some of them ain't, and they get on the team. They get on a team for a sense of belonging. You know what I'm saying?
Because
now I'm
nice.
with,
They should.
Yeah.
They should though.
and that's the thing. And you get around other young men who become men, and you kind of, some of them you be like, he ain't gonna be worth a damn. And then some of them you be like, nah, they going somewhere. And then because you just develop all these different things, and not saying that you disregard the ones that ain't gonna be worth nothing, but you just know where to place people.
Yes. Right, because y'all are a great judge of character. So
until it come to women.
But how are you? Please, not the people that
until it comes to the women. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. See, when it come down to women, that's what I'm finna tell you. And this kind of weird having this conversation in public with my sister. I can talk about this all the time with y'all, but we in the public, so.
Right.
All right. Once you get your first little taste of that the whole world changes. Every man on here
somehow
will
that
tell
person
you,
breaks your heart in your mind,
and then the world changes again. And the world changes again.
20 women after that,
and then the world changes again. And that's like, there's not a better way to put it. When you get that first shot, you be like, oh wow, I want. But Drake say, I want this forever.
Hey, Munchkin. Kayla, y'all.
What's up to the boss? Saying, no, I want this forever, but then,
that's
like,
crazy.
listen to me, because the game is hard, but it's fun. Y'all know, I tell y'all all this, all the experiences,
we both
whatever.
on the couch, cool.
So the thing is, once you get that first heartbreak, because you find out that she done gave it to somebody else, you like,
How dare she? My cinnamon apple.
But okay, question though, since we're here. So is this only the feeling because she's your first, or it was just that's who you wanted to have that moment with, and you think so highly of her?
Right.
So when you find out,
okay,
like,
I'm glad you asked that one because,
I mean,
I'm sorry, fellas. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna tell the truth. So like this. Oh, it's this wonderful. That's not how men are. Men like, ooh. You say you gonna do it? All right, here we go. wait. All right, then you be sitting there. You be right. Me? You talking to me?
You want to do what?
You say what?
You want to win?
Yeah. That
So this.
J. Cole explained it perfectly in that song, Wet Dreams. Mm-hmm. That's exactly how it be. And then the thing is, because we are sensitive.
Right.
A lot of us, once it's that first one, you zero in on this one.
Yeah.
And then, that.
I mean, which is a smart male decision. It's a supply right here.
It is a supply right here. But
I
then, like I say, you get that one time, right?
Say this Wi-Fi jump. I'm gonna be over here
all the time.
all the time.
I remember. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't do it. Anyway, it's like, here we go. I'm there. Well, Sean, where you at? Over here. Over here. I'm gonna be right there. And then you finally say, wait a minute.
Poor.
Wait, somebody else in my cookie jar? Oh my God. And then your little heartbreak, and you go through this whole little situation, and it's, like I say, the world done changed twice now.
Yeah.
And so to rebuild it, we fill it up with that feeling that we are wanting. I would imagine if a drug addict was chasing that first high. Right. I've never done that, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll never be able to tell you. But I know I've done this. so you chase it. Well, okay, so now I know that all women should feel like this. So let me go here, go here, look. Well, that one don't feel like that.
Oh Lord.
I'm just being honest.
I'm enjoying this because for once you guys see it's not me. It be him. You know what I'm saying? It be him. And y'all think because I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
And
It's
I'm
always
more
the middle
vocal.
child, guys.
Yeah, that middle child. Hey, we
it's always
doing
the
like
middle
that. But it's the
like,
thing of it's the thing of if for example, if I would have had my dad,
Right.
For me to experience that first one, to have him say, "All right, son, this is what this is."
Because he would have told you.
He would have told me. If could nobody else told me, he would have been able to tell me.
So Justice said, men usually express their emotions through their actions and activities. To be openly emotional is something I believe is for women, and that's why I say y'all don't create space for each other.
Well, yeah. So, hold on, let me see. Fish and catch and release. Boy, you crazy. I ain't fooling with you, Louis. Skylar, what up, Skylar? I'm about to say he ain't lying.
And Jonathan said, as we mature as men, we learn to have effective due diligence on the right meow.
There you go.
Instead of just trying to have
that
all the meow.
That thing don't play.
So Jonathan be going off, boy. Jonathan be going off.
He do not.
My good sir.
I told you I Googled what he be calling the people. I said, oh my God, Jonathan.
My good sir, when I say I be thoroughly entertained,
So
boy,
I
you
see
are
Gucci
hilarious.
Ray, I was like, oh.
You are hilarious, my guy.
Who did it? Tag him.
But he ain't lying though.
Tag
You
him so
know,
I can go see.
as we get older, you know, we zero in on our craft.
Right.
And so we then know that we can't just give that what we're doing, our craft, our expertise to everybody, because that's how you get stalkers.
Yeah.
And that's a bad thing.
Amongst other things.
Gentlemen. All right. And so then we absolutely, here's another thing. The reason why we do that, when you pull back all the layers, the reason why men are so sexually active or so into it, if you really think about it, we don't get a lot of praise for doing what we need to do.
Yeah.
Right? And so, like, you know, we'll normally get the thing, but that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah, I'm supposed to make straight A's,
Right.
but it feels good when you say congratulations. You know, you did good.
Exactly.
One area, and think about this, one area, if you perform really well in, everybody will be like, oh no, that's the one right there.
Oh, you get the feedback that you
Hey,
know.
no
So is that what it
BDRs.
is?
No BDRs.
Wow.
If you
No
get,
BDRs?
if you know what a BDR is, good. You need to find out if you don't know, you whatever.
Something only 45.
Now, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about this. Now I'm talking to people. See, you know that?
Damn.
But
We got an audience.
But the thing is, you get, praise.
Yeah.
So much praise to where they spread it out, and then you get a reputation.
Right.
Like, this is what you do, and this is something like, oh, okay. Men love to get compliments too.
Right.
Men love to feel like that we dope as well, and so then.
Well, let me ask you this then. So
Okay.
is it projection on a woman? When a woman gets that same praise, she's a whore. But when y'all do it, it's the manly thing to do.
So, and
What if that woman
that's
feels the same way?
that is the absolute truth. It's a double standard.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason being, now I can't speak for every man, but I know, like, I look at my women. When I say women, I mean like my sisters and my mama, and you know, as precious.
Mm-hmm.
And so, just the physical nature of how the interaction goes, men are able to deposit. Women have to receive.
Right.
See, I did it. And so what happens is, you're like, okay, I can go and I can deposit all these other places. But if you just keep receiving
Right.
multiple ones, it's kind of like you are diminishing the value of your...
Goods.
But I see it the same way for men.
Okay, do tell.
I mean, because since we're depositing, you don't join every bank.
Oh.
Every bank don't have the same benefits,
That's pretty
right?
good.
Every bank ain't FDIC. You know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, so I see it the same way. And for me, I see it no different than I would see a woman.
Right.
If you're spreading yourself and sharing yourself that much, then you don't know your value, so other people are telling you what that value is.
And that's good.
And just because somebody isn't, because it sucks, don't get me wrong, it sucks to not be affirmed, which I play this, affirm yourself.
Yeah.
Like, so it sucks not be affirmed in something that you're doing so well.
Right.
But again, no one clapped for the fish swimming. Like, that's the system that was built. We didn't build that system for men. Men built that system for men, so men can destroy that system. So with that being said, when I know a man is just out there doing his thing, that's cool. I'm not judging you, but you just not for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I also feel like I am precious. I don't want everybody to have what I have.
Perfect.
So the more we going out and I'm hugging on people, and then you got to come low talk me because you had her in the bathroom, last year.
Yeah.
Well, I know things about her you don't know.
Right.
So now I'm looking at you like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But no, that's correct. That's correct. And that's a good point. A lot of men, I'm just telling you how we do, because we bottom line. Women are really more detail oriented.
Right.
Men like, all right, what you need me to do? Because we fixers. Well, we know what we're looking for, and truth be told, as we get older, and y'all should know this by now, as we get older, it don't work the same way. That libido ain't as high as it once was when we was 20. You know what I'm saying? When you 22, you be all right. You say, here we go. Yeah, you hear me? Say you be just keep on, right? At 42, it's like you gotta line it up just right now. And as you as you get it, it's like, bah! That's it. So I'm gonna sleep. I hope you was good. It took me a while to line you up, man. I got it. Yeah, but real talk. So with it being a double standard, I'm glad that you said that, because a lot of women should actually feel that way. That you don't have to be intimate with somebody just because they pressuring you or whatever, if you don't want to.
Right.
Because if you do, that's your business. Right. If you don't want to, don't do it.
Because women know immediately too. Like, it don't take us long to decide if we're going to.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the truth though. Because if you keep talking, it's like, oh well, I done moved on from there. Yeah. Let's go get another drink.
So this is what I've learned from y'all.
You're a dummy.
So listen. One thing about being the only boy, being the middle child, and being surrounded by all the women, you get the intel.
Yeah.
And I would never ask y'all. I'll just listen.
Right.
And then y'all would come and y'all ask me about certain people, whatever, and then I go and I peep them out. But then I listen to what y'all say. I listen to what mama or our cousins and us will say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so they don't like this. They don't like this. Now, hold on, wait a minute. You said how many flowers? Okay, got it. You understand what I'm saying?
Truthfully, I mean, I know women. I mean, not women. I know men think that women are complicated.
Right.
But not necessarily.
Right.
Because all it requires is for you to listen.
Yeah.
If you're really listening, if you're engaging, if you're understanding.
I mean, it's complicated to get to know 10 women at once.
Well,
so in that feat, women are complicated. Because your attention is
all over the place.
So let me, go finish your statement.
If it's one woman, and I say to you, I like flowers. I don't have a specific flower, but flowers are my thing.
Right.
You don't have to bring me flowers every day, but you show up out the blue, not out the blue, but we going on a date or we hanging out and you got flowers. Okay.
Flowers $12 at Kroger.
I mean they are, but I'm
that's
just saying,
gentlemen. If
I'm
you
just
don't
saying,
$12, 14 on a holiday. $12.
But like simple thing, and every woman might not want flowers.
That's
she
right.
might like Snickers. She might like Twix.
Yeah.
She might, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just what's crazy is. Most women, it's the smaller things versus you peep on me a Brahmin bag or he paid my rent. Now, don't miss it. No. If you pay that rent or buy that Brahmin, you know what I'm saying? Okay? But I'm just saying, the smaller things.
Little bag of chocolate covered on.
You know what I'm saying? Just, that's not too much.
I'm just going to tell you, I better be... Ooh, I like this. I like being over here. I'm just gonna tell y'all, cause goodness, but nah. So with the multiple women, I can speak for myself. You know, of course, when I was a long time ago, that was a long time ago. That's what we talking about. Anyway, what happens is you get that one. You get that one time as a woman to hurt a man,
right?
And then it's like a man would be like, "Well, I don't want to feel like this no more." So feelings are easy to
cut off.
They cut off is not like to cut it off your leg, but to turn it off.
Right.
And I don't focus on those. We still feel them, but I want to address them. And so it's like all of the men are simple. We would love to have a partner that does all this stuff that we want. And it's one person. Well, I tried that and it did not work. And this done hurt my feeling, done broke my heart because she done did something.
Right.
Well, now.
How long did you try it?
I'm just speaking.
Okay.
Because here you are with the damn details. But what I'm saying is, so then you get, okay, just because she done did it, she done hurt my feelings and we ain't connected no more, that don't mean I don't still want them same things that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So then this woman comes up to me, oh, she has this that I like. Okay, cool. Well, then this one come up. Now she got the other thing. I really like that too. So I got this one that does this one. I got this one that does this one. And then I'm walking along and I say, oh, wow, look at her. And I say, okay, cool. So she has this for this one on that one, and then that one on that one. Where those three can make up that one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Because women do it a lot
I was
too.
gonna say, we do it.
But what I'm saying is,
It's a lot.
so with men, I can't speak for the women.
Right.
But for the men, we still they have one thing that's in common.
Right.
And so with that being the case,
Bingo.
yes. And so it's easy, and then it come. Sorry. So then I will put myself in the.
Yeah.
So then you do all these, you have them, and you handle all these different things, and then it's like the only thing now, because I'm honest, when I was long time ago, when I was in them streets,
In 84.
when I was in them streets, you have to be straight up honest and say, when she say, well, what you looking for?
Right.
I would say, hey, I'm not looking for a
Who
relationship.
cares what he looking for? What you looking for, girl?
That's why I say, I ain't looking for that.
What do you got?
But this right here though, here's what I'm looking for.
Two scoops of that.
Come on over here. Come on over here. but it's a.
So put it right here on the side.
You got macaroni.
Don't let it touch. It can't touch. I don't like my food touch.
That's a steak at the house.
No, I'm a cute dog. I love my food. But
I told y'all, it's not real. It's so not real. Y'all can see it live in the
I'm just saying.
That's funny.
But the thing is, like men have to shield that because our emotion and our sensitivity is like we're protecting our family.
Yeah.
And we have to protect that so we don't get hurt or devastated. Because when a man falls, it's devastating.
Yeah.
It's devastating. Like when all this stuff happened with Junior.
Yeah.
The reason why I would not show the emotion, I had plenty of emotions. I'm still battling it,
right.
At times. But I couldn't because I knew his mama was going through all that. And rightfully so. She just gave birth to him and she had to do all that. Her body went through all those changes. Right. And for us to go down there, and I had to take care of us down there, and I had to take care of the household up here, and I had to make sure that my son is good, and I couldn't do nothing to help him, but I had to be there.
Right.
And it was just like, well, damn. So I cut all that off. I had to be strong, couldn't show a whole lot of emotion. Once he got back, I was like, hey, I need you to help me because it's too heavy on me. If you don't help me, I'm going to die.
Right.
And I mean that. Like, it was so stressful. Once I sat down and we're not in the war zone anymore. He's good. And I'm saying, like, damn, it's heavy on me. I can't do this anymore. I know how hard I've stressed out about it, how hard I worked, how much I did. If I do this another year, I won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
And so, I had to make changes and do what I had to do. And I think that worked out for the better at that moment because I'm looking at my son, the thriving man. His mom had, me and April have an amazing relationship. That's the best decision I made in my life, y'all. That's the best decision. Like
it was.
So it's that type of thing. But men have a hard time with opening up because once you got the drop on me, shit, you got me. Now what to do now? So.
I mean, but in all fairness, if you don't trust your own judgment, is that the woman's fault or is that your fault?
Ooh, she talking too much.
Cut it out, goddamn.
She talking too much.
I'm just asking. That's the way I do it with relationships.
Right.
So when I have a failed relationship, although I can admit that there may have been something that man has done, it's almost like, what expectation did I have for him, really? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I saw all I needed to see, what we was hanging out for, so the same thing goes for men. It's just like, at that point, with your discernment, with your judgment, if men could remove, because sex controls a lot of things for y'all. Like, you could even look at Diddy. Sex controls so much for y'all that like, if that was the only thing that I had holding me back, I hadn't had sex in 3 years.
She told
if that was the only thing that was holding me back, that would be, because like, men forget that ultimately in the patriarchy, in this system that has been created, that you guys uphold, like,
white men created. White men created, and then we don't make no rules. We just follow.
Black men do make rules. Black men do set precedents. The thing is, black men don't follow through. That's the thing.
What you mean by that?
So the same way that you have a responsibility to be home before the street lights come on, is the same way black men can hold people's foot to the fire. Like, period, point blank. You guys are so strong. You claim in these comments that y'all have the community that we telling y'all to build. So you saying you have it. So no difference than when the dads went up to Southwood and was like, all right, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Same difference. Like, pull it together, rally together, and say, like, we're not doing this.
And the women will follow.
Yes, correct.
You don't have to make a speech about being an alpha male. You don't have
Which is weird.
Leaders lead.
Do any
Leaders
of that.
just lead.
Women will automatically fall in line.
Yep.
And I'm so serious when I say, if a man's man is walking and talking, or not even talking, if he walking, a woman will follow.
Yeah. I mean, let's be clear about this, guys. We got segregated because of black men. That was undone because of black men. Black women worked in the houses with these people. We saw what they did. We knew what was up. But we was like, all right. But black men pressed that issue. Black men moved that forward. That's why, civil rights and all that other stuff moved forward. Because of black men. Yes, black women helped and, carried that weight with them or whatever. But the decision was made by the leaders of the community. Man. Those leaders were black men.
Man, okay. I can't argue with that when that hit me in my face. Cause you're right. It's a lot of us that we just fall into, all the things from the 80s and the 90s. The 90s was a different time.
Yeah, the 90s.
It
had to be there. It was a fever dream.
It was a different time. But like having, cause it's a thing. Once black men stand up and are present, it shifts the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And so you are right.
Jonathan says we have to separate the males from the men. That's the first steps. Then we have to only listen to leaders. And then he go with that functional. So do y'all know what that is? I Googled it. Yes. It's a person that farts in the water. It's a person that farts in the water and then tries to bite the bug.
Jonathan, that's what
Jonathan. Please, okay?
So every time I see him say it, I'm like, God damn.
That's wild.
right. All right.
Go ahead.
The next person, Lewis says, but it's the counsel that some black men get that has landed us where we are.
This is true.
I agree.
And that's, remember the teammates I was talking about?
Right.
Usually the ones that ain't gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
Most of them are the ones that are like the athletes.
Right.
Those are the ones that can do it, and the ones that have the ladies. And as a young boy in high school, for sure, you want that kind of attention.
Right.
Yeah.
But then what you learn as you grow older, at least what men should learn, is when you stand out in the front and want all this attention, you can't pick and choose the type you get.
Cannot.
And so, yeah, you can jump out there and say, everybody look at me, and then they start shooting holes in what you got going. But we typically go to the council of people that we want to be like, or we want the actual results that they're getting.
Yeah.
Not knowing that they sell drugs.
Or cat.
Yeah.
Or both.
Whichever.
So if you're gonna go through all of that, then you gotta you get whatever come with that.
Right.
But no, you are absolutely right. And then men, that really starting though, because black men absolutely
just do it.
still
So I'm gonna
up.
put Chris out here because I know he don't mind.
I thought he was coming through.
He probably getting the kids.
Yeah, no doubt.
Or done got them. But a couple of years ago, Chris had said, like, there weren't that many football camps and people weren't doing this and the third and all this other stuff. And I was like, you 30. It's your turn to do
Your
it.
turn.
Like,
It's your turn.
What you mean?
Yeah. Little brother stepped up.
And he was like, you know what? And probably like 2 or 3 weeks later, him and Chad had an event, and they just been rolling ever since or whatever. But I was like, I mean, we old. Like,
Yeah,
it's
baby,
you.
it's
our
It's
turn.
you.
Yeah.
It ain't mama
We're
them.
supposed to
It's
be
us,
doing
baby.
it right. So I think that it comes with like some maturity and some realization that like, oh, it's my turn. Like when I see people saying like, we don't have cookouts no more, baby, you ain't cooking.
You ain't cooking.
So we ain't coming.
That's right.
And the same person is not going to always be in charge.
That's right.
Right.
Like, I think black men have to understand that, too. Just because you know what this part of the movement takes and you spearhead that does not mean you get to spearhead because you don't know everything.
Pass the baton.
And it's okay to let other people work on, because at the same time, you should be able to walk and chew gum.
Yes.
There's no reason why you got to stop and chew your gum.
Right.
And let all the flavor go out, and then we move on to all of these things need to be happening at the same time.
Yeah, and your ego shouldn't stop progression either.
No.
So that's another thing, because, and I'm gonna talk about the churches, the black church.
Yes.
Man, it's a black church on every corner. If you drive
Like
down,
McDonald's.
if you drive down Pines, it's just a little block from Pines and Burcoon, and it's like 11 churches.
And that's crazy.
And what I'm saying is, let's just single out the black ones. There shouldn't be a reason why we got 37 churches in Cedar Grove, 47 in Motown. All these the churches over in on the Cooper Road and all this, and you're telling me that we don't have like a big community to where they can invest and rebuild their community? You got to give it to Pastor Jones.
Yes.
Bless the dead.
Yep.
That man had a vision,
He did.
and he created it right
He
there
did.
He had it.
for Galilee. He created that vision, and that's huge. So you are absolutely correct when you say black men have to stand up. And I know for certain, just from the school, when I step into the room, it's a different type of respect.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that.
I
agree
told
with
the kids that I was your sister. Maybe they sat down so fast.
that. Yeah.
And but that's what I'm saying though.
They sat
Like,
down so fast.
even looking at it from being a supervisor, a male supervisor. You know what I'm saying? If you come into a classroom and there's a female teacher, teaching, the students, of course, she's going to acknowledge that you're there.
Right.
So she's already falling in line. You know what I'm saying? The children are going to mimic because they see, oh, she is, you know what I'm saying, giving him the respect. Not that she You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be like, but I'm just saying, like, because they see somebody giving that respect to a man, they follow suit.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, black men, like Ebby said, y'all gonna have to do y'all big one. You're gonna have to do your big one and let the women come in and the children will follow. I'm telling you. And the crazy part about it, which is how we were living anyway prior to us being
desegregated.
Women took care of the house and the kids anyway.
Right.
And I say take care of the house and the kids, not financially. I'm saying we made sure dinner was ready, kids clean, house clean. So
they passed laws and made us go to work.
Right. and in saying that, while y'all are out in the forefront of the movement, we have to be behind in the movement so that we can make sure the house, not necessarily our physical house, but the house that we're putting together for the community is clean, it's decent, it's in order. Because, you know, Galilee didn't play about indecency and in order. Baby had a way to get you together. Okay? So all of those things matter. Everybody has a part to play.
Yeah.
And as soon as the black men stand up and just do their big one, I'm telling you.
Lead.
Well, okay. I think this was great, y'all.
It was great. Oh, and by the way, we need educators, we need electricians, we need plumbers. Based on everything that's going on, if you don't have a skilled trade or a degree, you need to go and get a skilled trade, like ASAP.
Like right now. Like yesterday.
ASAP. While they still have the financial aid budgeted for it.
It's a crazy time that we in now, and so now would be a good time, men and women, to absolutely talk to someone. Yeah. You don't have to talk to a therapist per se, but you need to talk to someone because everybody has their own fears and anxiety and stresses that they need to get out, and you need to get it out. Yeah. Because holding on to it with the question mark that we have on our society now in the leadership positions, that's not a good move. So y'all take care of yourself, take care of y'all loved one. Thank y'all for riding with us on this one. This was cool, man. So we'll chop it up with y'all. Y'all be good.